is Debrena Jackson Gandy. We're going to try this again. I guess my first broadcast, the audio wasn't working, so I really hope it is now. So give me some feedback, those of you who are on, to let me know that my audio is working. Well, welcome to Countdown. 2 days left, today and tomorrow, for the early bird registration for Juicy Woman University. And today's topic is 10 signs that let you know your feminine spirit is being strained. 10 ways. How do you know? How do you know? What are the signs? Well, you've heard me talking about what I call the reboot life, which is what this Western American culture gives us, which is unfortunately the norm, though it is abnormal because it causes amazing amounts of toll, takes an amazing toll, and puts amazing amounts of stress and strain, especially on our feminine spirits, ladies. So, I want to share with you, how do you know if your feminine spirit is strained? It has become the de facto norm. And so many of us don't realize or have become very unconscious to the signs of strain or what things cause the strain. So, I'm going to be sharing 10 signs or 10 ways to know. And probably tomorrow, I might even add some more on and share some more with you. So, in Juicy Woman University, early in the process, there is a self assessment that you do. And there's easily 35 signs of operating in the reboot life, and it's contrasted with the juicy life, which is what we teach in Juicy Woman University, how to elevate to higher dimension living that we call the juicy life, where the sacred self caring consciousness is what you live and operate from. So let me share with you 10 ways to know. And a little later in this broadcast, I'll also share with you the special gift that is going on right now um, as a result of the early bird special that we have added in. It's my birthday month and we're sweetening the pot. So, way number one, how do you know? So when you are in the reboot life, ripping and running, efforting, busyness, overwhelm, and overdoing, REBOO, it creates a strain on and stresses out your feminine spirit because it's so antithetical and it's so counter to what actually works for your feminine spirit. So one of the ways to know that you have been affected by reboot and your feminine spirit is under some strain is you're operating in fear. That is one of the underlying foundations of the Western American ideology: fear, time scarcity, and pursuit of happiness. So, and I don't mean fear in the acronym of false evidence appearing real. I know that is an acronym we hear a lot, but let me tell you what I've seen it actually mean and actually be in the years of transformational work that I have done with women. I found that more accurately, its full expression avoided and resisted. We are designed divinely to experience life living in a what I call a full wingspan living. We're to be experiencing full wingspan living. And so many of us are living so far beneath our design. We are playing small. So if you have that sense, that is straining your feminine spirit. Secondly, another way to know that your feminine spirit is strained. Hey, be sure you let me know if you can hear me well. My first broadcast, I guess the audio a few minutes ago wasn't coming through. So let me know that you can hear me, okay? A second way to know if your feminine spirit is being strained is voice. Yesterday, my broadcast topic was recognizing that you are a voice and you have a voice. And I mentioned that voice is connected to your fourth energy center or chakra. Accurately, it's the fifth energy center or chakra, not the fourth. Want to correct that. So if your voice is being suppressed, stifled, silenced, especially in family relationships, love relationship, or marriage, or in your professional or corporate career space, that's a sign that your feminine spirit is strained. Number three of three ways to know, or three signs that tell you if your feminine spirit is strained, is that you find yourself pursuing and chasing and efforting. A lot of forcing, a lot of pushing. That's a sign. If you have an experience, number 4, if you have an experience of time scarcity, thank you for letting me know you can hear me. Thank you, thank you. If you have an experience of never having enough time, I call that time scarcity. The feminine spirit enjoys spaciousness, it enjoys room, it enjoys being able to flow. And so time scarcity cramps your feminine spirit's style. Number 5, this might be a tough one to hear, being overly controlling. Yes, being overly controlling. And it's related to the 5th sign. If you have a hard time allowing others to support you or a hard time asking for help, that puts a strain on your feminine spirit. Here's another way. Here's another sign. If you have a hard time saying no without guilt, why is that such a big deal for so many women? Because starting at a very young age, we are indoctrinated into, conditioned into caretaking. And it actually starts, get this, you all, at around age 3 or 4 when you get your first baby doll. I take a poll in my courses and I ask how many women received a baby doll as a gift and at what age did they get it. 97% of women got a baby doll. This toy that is a replica of a helpless human infant, and it moves us at age 3 or 4. We're still in pull-ups ourselves. It moves us into caretaking. It moves us into an uber focus on doing for another. In this case, this toy that we have to treat like a real infant. Cray cray. And so when it comes time to say no, we often feel guilty because we're so used to our identity, our importance, our significance being tied to our caretaking or our doing for others. So when we then honor our own energy, our own choice, or we say no to doing for another, it can call up the residue from the beliefs that have us trapped in caretaking, overdoing, and doing for way too much. Here's another way or sign. I think I'm a number 9. Is you have anger and resentment that you know is hanging out in your system. Those are low-level emotions. If you have not done intentional forgiveness work, all 5 parts, more than once, moved that out or transformed it, then that anger and resentment is still hanging out and banging around in your system. And that's the case for a majority of people. Again, I take a poll to find out how many people have done intentional, continuous, repeated forgiveness work. It's like 1 or 2%. And number 10 is that you do not have sacred, set aside time at the top of your day. Set the tone for your day. Set the vibration for your day. You do not have sacred set aside time for prayer and meditation. Together, those form divine communication. Together is divine communication, not one or the other. Together, they form divine communication. Prayer is speaking to God, and meditation, as I teach it in Juicy Woman University, is about shifting into now listening, hearing, and receiving from God. I don't mean praying while you're in the shower, praying while you're driving. I'm talking about prayer and meditation together, and time set aside intentionally for that. And when we don't have that, it creates a strain on our feminine spirit. So there you have it. There's 10. As I mentioned in Juicy Woman University, we have a self-assessment we do that has at least 35, but I just wanted to give you a taste. And I might even add some more on tomorrow, which is the final day of the early bird enrollment for Juicy Woman University. And so I'll be back in tomorrow, so I hope you'll be joining me. And the special gift, if I didn't mention it earlier, is, since it's my birthday month, I'm going to sweeten the pot. And what you get if you sign up for early bird, yes, you're going to save 20%, but also I will be bestowing on you a free ticket to my Love Academy 101 virtual edition. I had people calling me and sending me emails that were in my October virtual Love Academy. Debrena, when are you going to do another one? When are you going to do another 101 course? And I really wasn't going to do one until June or later. And so my students from October have said, please, please, please offer it in February. So that's what you will also get. And the value on Love Academy 101 is usually $397. What? So that's my gift to you because I've had such a blessed year. And it's my birthday month. So with that, click on the link, grab your seat, get the early bird rate, and also get your free ticket to Love Academy as a bonus. And be sure you're back tomorrow to join me for the final countdown day, the final day of early bird enrollment for Juicy Woman University. I'm so excited. We're going to have our largest class ever. Our largest class ever. How appropriate, because this season of COVID has been a season of revelation and reckoning. And many of us want to go deeper in our spiritual understanding. We want to go deeper in our experience of joy as our norm on a daily basis. We want to go deeper in our relationship with God. We want to manifest with more ease. We want to learn how to keep our spirit on full. Yes, and more. So, with that, ladies, thank you for joining me. And please share, share, share. Please share this with some women in your life so they can go through those 10 signs to see if any of them apply to you. And unfortunately, that list of 10 applies to most of us, and most of the things on the list apply. So, ta ta, have a marvelous day. This is Debrena Jackson Gandy signing out.